Monday, November 4th, 2013. This is Blue Skies Truth Radio.
Good afternoon and good evening. What up, truth seekers? You are in the right place. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Blue Skies Truth Radio Show with your host, Bauer. Coming to you from our studios in the beautiful Toronto, Canada, this is episode 15. On today's show, we're talking about what you can grow in November and the benefits of such plants. On our last show, episode 14, we heard about Muskoka going fluoride-free, the chemtrail petition that was just read in Canadian Parliament, and we played our first ever song on the show, Sentences by Radio Free Universe. Great show. All right, thank you very much for caring about your world and doing something about it. That is my all-time favorite line of Joyce Riley's. It really pumps me up when I hear her say that, and I hope it does the same for you. I want to give a special shout out to Radio Free Universe for giving us permission to play the song on our show. That was great, and it really excited me to find out that they are from Hamilton, less than a couple hours away from Toronto. Sweet. Keep up the good work, guys, and thank you very much. We've got a very special guest in the show today. In the studio is Taylor. What up, what up, what up?
Hey everybody, feels good to be here. Thanks for having me.
Haha, you're very welcome. Thank you for being here. People are excited to hear from you. We wanted to mention quickly about our sprouts in the studio. Taylor's been helping me with that. They're doing great. I can't believe how fast these little guys grow, eh, Tay?
Oh, just amazing. Everybody should grow them.
Absolutely. How tasty they are. It's really going to be fun learning new and creative ways to eat them as we grow them. And from what I can tell, they're growing just as fast now as they did in the summer, so that's a bonus.
Definitely.
Yeah, sometimes I find it easier just to throw my sprouts into a power drink. For those of you who may not know, I drink a combination of vitamins, minerals, and other goodies in order to keep me operating at my best. Maybe I'll tell you about my power drink in a future show. Well, thank you for sprouting with us at home. You rock. Send us a picture of your sprouts to bauer@bstr.ca. That's BAUER@bstr.ca. If you haven't started sprouting, please consider it. It's worth it. The idea behind sprouting and basically searching whole foods that are nutrient dense is to build up our body's immune systems so that it's strong enough to protect us from any viruses that we may come in contact with in our daily lives, be it on the subway, in a school, at work, in the gym, door handles, whatever. One of the greatest examples is the upcoming flu season. Although I'm not a doctor, and I'm not trained in medicine, and we give no medical advice on this show, it is my firm belief that if we were healthier from the start and we had a strong base to start from, we would stand a better chance against these cold and flu viruses, and even if we were to get sick, we would be in a position to bounce back quicker. How do you feel about that, Taylor?
I feel like it's a great point, and that more of us need to be consciously aware of what we're eating and where it's coming from, and really start to kick our immune system into high gear, especially around this time, and just to make sure that we're at our optimal health, because we need to be our own doctors.
You got it. Can you imagine that I grew up in a time, and so did you, when our parents really didn't do a lot of research into this because we didn't have the World Wide Web. And I mean, when I was growing up, for me to learn about any specific topic, I had to hop on my bike and ride across town to the local library and pray that they had it. And go up there and 562.34 and look through the sections to find the book. It was pretty fun and cool, but limiting with respect to the amount of information we had. Now, 5-year-old kids have cell phones and the world is at your fingertips. You know what I mean? Like in 2013, there really is, ignorance is no excuse anymore. Okay? It's about time that we started actually looking into the information that is there and then spreading the truth, which is exactly why we do the show at Blue Skies Truth Radio. So we started off today trying to do a good show that we're going to cover the dangers of the flu shot, some vegetarian superfoods, and some foods to grow in November. And after doing some research, about 2 hours into it, Tay was discovering just how much work goes into doing the show.
Oh, tons of work. It's amazing. And over a dozen episodes that you have out already, so much work goes into it, and it's just really amazing to see it all come together and to hear the finished product. It sounds great.
Yeah, that's cool, and I want to thank you very much for being here in the studio today and helping us with episode 15. And tell the folks a little bit about your experience researching, and you may have started on one topic, and then that topic ends up growing in so many different ways, whether or not it be a new word that you're not familiar with, how to pronounce it, how to describe it, or even learning about a new plant or a flower and then researching that. Like, how was it?
Well, it was a great experience researching the information. I always love researching because I find, it's important to know where your information is coming from and to start to really pay attention and to get your facts right. You want to know what's truth and what's not. You want to be able to discern the truth. So
You got it. So we're going to take 1 minute break, and when we come back, we'll go right into the foods you should be growing at home. Hey, it's Ryan from Blue Skies Radio. Do you eat food? Do you have a backyard? Do you have a balcony? Do you have a window? If you answered yes to any of these questions, you should be growing food. If you're not growing food, what are you thinking? You might be thinking it's a little bit too difficult. You don't know how to start. Well, give us a call at TorontoWormCompany.com and we'll show you how anyone can grow anywhere. 416-839-4769. It's your right to grow. I wasn't eating enough fruits or vegetables, that's why I turned to Beyond Tangy Tangerine. It's a unique multivitamin mineral complex in powdered form, a natural antioxidant that packs a whopping 115 fruits and vegetables within it to support optimal health and a healthy immune, cardiovascular, and digestive system. Give us a call today at 416-839-4769. That's 416-839-GROW. And we're back, taking a look at Toronto's weather. Sunny until chemtrails. As far as the eye can see, it is cloud cover. It's extremely horrible, folks. Please take a look at a movie called Do Not Talk About the Weather. That's another excellent piece. There's a document online as well called Using Weather as a Force Multiplier by 2025. A military document that describes how they can use the weather as a weapon. Pretty scary stuff, ladies and gentlemen. I know that vitamin D is an essential part of being human, and we need to get it in, soak it in from the sun. And with these chemtrails, there's just no more sun anymore. And the sun, my garden, your garden, depends on the sun. How do you feel about it, Tay? How do you feel about these chemtrails?
I really wish that they weren't there. I wish we had more control over what happens to our environment and around us. I really feel like it's out of our hands, and if everybody knew the severity of the content that was happening to us, that we would really all like to step up and truly make a difference. If we could just contact our MPs in our local area, maybe that will make a difference, because we really need to show numbers and show our concern as a unit and raise awareness.
Yeah, that's an excellent point. Now that we're talking about chemtrails, when was it first becoming aware to you with respect to the chemtrail activity? And are you shocked right now with respect to how many people still don't know about chemtrails? And not only that, but how many other chemtrail deniers there are out there, whether or not they happen to be trolls or agent provocateurs or actual people that just don't believe it could happen? Go ahead.
I'd say 2 years since I've known about chemtrails. It's really shocking that now I'm 22 and I'm just becoming aware of this now. So it's good for everybody to just look into it, even if you're unsure. Look into anything yourself and just find the proof, because we may not always we're not always being told the truth. So let's just face that now, and then we can just start searching for ourselves, because it's shocking that they're spraying every day over our heads. We wake up, sometimes we're vitamin D deficient, we're becoming depressed. There's too many symptoms that people are facing every day. I just found out that the influenza is linked to respiratory illness, and I know that the respiratory illnesses can be linked to the chemtrails. So, it's important to chelate, do your heavy metal detoxification. That way you can, start to reverse those effects, or at least you can maybe counteract them. And it's something that you can do for yourself, because, it's overbearing to think about, and it's strong. It's crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy. Now, what about the chemtrail deniers? How do you feel about them, and people who don't know and just don't even believe that it's real?
Well, at one point I was probably denying a number of things that at this point in time in my life I'm now becoming, to realization with, and I'm totally changing all the views that I have. Everything that I learned growing up is kind of conflicting with what I'm learning now when I start to research. So I think that, anybody can be in that phase, and it's just important, like I said, to just research, because we're always learning and we're always growing, and it's good to use our information constructively and apply it to your own life.
Nice, nice. And that's what we're all about here at Blue Skies Truth Radio. As a matter of fact, we're going to bring to you a list from organicgardening.com. 10 best herbs to grow indoors. This is absolutely fantastic. As we were researching for this list, we realized that we're actually growing most of these herbs ourselves right now in the studio. So that's pretty fantastic. You can grow herbs indoors this winter and add that just picked taste to your meals, even when the snow is drifting up against the kitchen window. You don't even need special lights. Herbs fare just fine in a bright window. Here are the best herbs for growing on windowsills and the smart techniques you will need to keep them happy and healthy. We're actually going to combine this list with another list of just some of the benefits of each individual plant. So that's cool, man. Number 1 is basil. Tay says
Basil.
love it. Some say potato and some say potato.
I don't think I've ever heard potato, but
Well, actually,
I have heard the saying.
Yep, I've never heard potato either. Well, some say tomato and some say tomato.
I've never heard tomato either.
Shoot. To tell you the truth, I've never heard anyone say tomato either. Maybe in like an English movie or something. Pass the tomato.
Sure, just after it's finished growing.
Nice, nice. All right, back to this list. Top 10 best herbs for indoor growing during the wintertime. Hit it.
So you'll want to start your basil seeds and place the pots in a south-facing window. It likes a lot of sun and warmth.
Nice. Doing the research for the folks at home, what were you able to find out about the health benefits of basil?
Well, it's good for reducing inflammation and swelling.
Nice.
A study presented the Royal Pharmaceutical Society's annual event revealed that extracts of holy basil were shown to reduce swelling by up to 73% in 24 hours after the treatment.
Nice. I also heard about anti-aging properties. According to research presented at the British Pharmaceutical Conference in Manchester, basil has properties that can prevent the harmful effects of aging. Holy basil extract was effective at killing off harmful molecules and preventing damage caused by some free radicals in liver, brain, and heart.
Sounds pretty important. It's also rich in antioxidants, resulting in a study published by the Journal of Advanced Pharmacy Education and Research.
That's pretty sick. Thank you very much. We'll be back in 1 minute. Have you ever wanted to fly? The very first time I saw my father fly by with his rollerblades, I knew that was something I wanted to do. 25 years later, I'm a trained professional. Hi, I'm Ryan from TorontoWormCompany.com, and I'm here to let you know that rollerblading is the best feeling I've ever had in my life. Take it from me, I've been skydiving, I've been go-karting, I've even gone swimming with sharks, but nothing compares to that feeling I get when I rollerblade. The wind blowing in your hair, people are smiling at you, they all want to do it. You can see it in their eyes, they just want to grab some skates and skate with you. Well, now's your chance, world. Give me a call at 416-839-4769 and you can learn to fly. You are now listening to Toronto's trippiest radio station. This is Blue Skies Radio, where we get together, share some laughs, tell some truth stories, and watch the chemtrails fly. Tune in Monday through Friday. And we're back. You can find us on the web at bstr.ca. We're also in iTunes, YouTube, and BlackBerry Podcasts. Let your friends know. Search it out. Don't keep the show on the low. All right. Where were we, Tay?
I think we're talking about some herbs good for growing indoors.
Nice, nice. All right. So after the basil, number 2 will be...
Bay.
That's right. The famous bay leaf.
Yeah, I always remembered this herb in the Thanksgiving dinner.
Love it. Well, it's a perennial that grows well in containers all year long. You place the pot in an east or west facing window, but be sure it does not get crowded. Bay needs air circulation to remain healthy. So, Tay, you were looking up some benefits of the bay leaf and the bay plant. Hit it.
Bay leaf was highly praised by the Greeks and Romans, who deeply believed that the herb symbolizes wisdom, peace, and protection.
That is powerful. That brings us to our quote of the day.
This quote brought to you by Toronto Worm Company, where anyone can grow anywhere. 416-839-4769. That's 416-839-GROW. While one person hesitates because he feels inferior, the other is busy making mistakes and becoming superior. Henry C. Link. That quote brought to you by Toronto Worm Company, where anyone can grow anywhere. 416-839-4769. That's 416-839-GROW. Do you have your worms yet, guys? Seriously? Do you?
All right, pretty powerful quote. Thank you very much for that, Taylor. All right, fresh leaves of bay are a very rich source of vitamin C. They provide 46.5 milligrams or 77.5% of the recommended daily allowance per every 100 grams. Also, vitamin C is one of the most powerful natural antioxidants that helps remove harmful free radicals from the body. Ascorbic acid also has immune booster, wound healing, and antiviral effects.
Furthermore, it is fresh leaves and herbs parts are good, very good in folic acid, containing about 180 milligrams or 45% of daily recommended values per 100 grams. Folates are very important in DNA synthesis, and when given during the periconception period, they can help prevent neural tube defects in the baby.
Wow, that's amazing. Bay leaves are an excellent source of vitamin A. They contain 6,185 international units or 206% of your recommended daily levels per 100 grams. Vitamin A is a natural antioxidant and is essential for healthy visual sight. It is also required for maintaining mucous membranes and skin health. Consumption of natural foods rich in vitamin A have been found to help protect from lung and oral cavity cancers. The spice is indeed a very good source of many vitamins such as niacin, pyridoxine, pantothenic acid, and riboflavin. These B-complex groups of vitamins help in enzyme synthesis, nervous system function, and regulating body metabolism.
This noble spice is a good source of minerals like copper, potassium, calcium, manganese, iron, selenium, zinc, and magnesium. Potassium is an important component of cell and body fluids that helps control heart rate and blood pressure. Manganese and copper are used by the body as cofactors for the antioxidant enzyme superoxide dismutase. Iron is essential for red blood cell production and as a cofactor for cytochrome oxidase enzymes.
Nice. So it says here, medicinal uses of the bay leaf. Medicinally, the benefits of the bay leaf and its berries are plentiful. It has astringent, diuretic, and appetite stimulant properties.
Essential oil from the bay leaves contains mostly cineol, 50%. Furthermore, eugenol,
Chavicol, acetyl eugenol, methyl eugenol, A and B pinene, phenylenediene, like tons of stuff that we can't even pronounce. Infusion of herb parts are reputed to soothe stomach and relieve flatulence and colic pain.
the lauric acid in the bay laurel leaves has insect repellent properties.
Bay laurel infusions are used to soothe the stomach ulcers and relieve flatulence.
And the components in the essential oil can also be used in many traditional medicines in the treatment of arthritis, muscle pain, bronchitis, and flu symptoms.
Nice.
Don't get shot.
How perfect is that, right? Take a look at Don't Get Shot on TorontoTruthSeekers.com. Nice little article there, a link to another website. Dr. Tenpenny, I believe. The selection and storage. Traditionally, the leaves are picked and dried slowly under the shade and away from direct sunlight in order to retain volatile essential oils. In the spice stores, one might come across different kinds of bay leaf preparations. Completely dried, dried crushed, freeze-dried, and dried in ground forms are displayed for sale in such stores. Buy from authentic sources and avoid those with off-smell spots or fungus-infected leaves. Once at home, store the bay leaf in airtight jars and containers. Cool, man. Cool beans. Moving on to the next one that you should be growing at home. It is Chervil. Start Chervil seeds in the late summer. This is French parsley. It grows well in low light but needs temperatures between 65 and 70 to thrive. Older refrigerators, I know, used to release a lot of heat above them. Chervil's excellent source of food. We looked up some health benefits for you. Chervil tea is also a tremendous benefit. It can soothe irritated eyes. Drinking it fresh regulates the blood and removes impurities from the blood. Strong Chervil tea made from fresh or dried leaves can ease the discomfort of insect bites and cuts.
Applying the tea as part of a face mask can reduce the appearance of wrinkles and improve elasticity of the skin. Cotton balls soaked in Chervil tea can also reduce redness and swollen eyes. All you need to do is put these tea-soaked cotton balls over your eyes for 10 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, I suggest.
How amazing is that? Chervil can also be used to relieve constipation. You can steep Chervil leaves in hot water and drink the tea to ease the discomfort. And there's tons of other uses for Chervil as well. Well, I believe we were only able to get through 3 of the 10 plants that you could be growing at home. I definitely recommend that you guys take the time to do that. Taylor, thank you very much for joining the folks at home.
Thank you for having me, Ryan.
You're very welcome. It's been a pleasure. We hope to see you soon at Blue Skies Truth Radio. We love you.
Peace out.
Ooh, yeah. I love that Blue Skies Radio. Dig it.
According to research.
Why are you laughing so hard?